Hello, Fraser Valley Real Estate Board. I'm David Knox. I've been invited to Vancouver on Thursday, January 31, 2019, to present two of my topics that are perfect for your changing market. I'm going to present Get Your Listings Priced Right and 20 Techniques for Converting Buyers to Sales. At the end of the presentation, you'll be able to get sellers to agree to list closer to market value and see the benefits of a changing market. And you'll have powerful methods of managing buyer expectations, gaining their loyalty, and securing reasonable offers. Now, for those of you who haven't worked with me before, here are clips from other live events. And what I'm going to do is take you through something right now that I would call familiarity versus direct prospecting. And to do that, I'll just draw a pyramid that kind of summarizes all the things that you can do as a realtor to generate leads in the business. And I'm going to divide it into two categories. And the bottom category is building familiarity, awareness, getting people to know who you are. What are some examples of things that you do that build your familiarity? And realtors who say, I'm really working, gosh, I'm spending money, I'm working, I'm buying this, I'm buying billboards. And then they still don't make enough money. What's going on? Well, what's going on is they're spending all their time building familiarity, and familiarity won't pay the bills. So what we need to do is have a very, very, very clear distinction between familiarity and what I'll just call is direct prospecting. And that's where the money is. So to become an income earner in the business, you need to get out of familiarity into direct prospecting. And that means you're either face-to-face or phone-to-phone. And back to your networking comment, absolutely, networking is your face-to-face. So my belief is that if you are not verbally talking to somebody live or face-to-face with them live, you are building familiarity. And by the way, I want to be very careful. I'm not against building familiarity. What I'm against is only doing that. At the top of this is dialogue, knowing what to say. And many of us have spent our career learning what to say. Well, when the seller says this, I say this, then they say this, and I say this, and then I do response number 27A, 27B, and then I say this, and then they say that. The problem is the sellers don't know their lines. And you're trying to memorize all your dialogue and use this. Oh, she wants to cut her commission? Well, that's because she knows what she's worth because she's cheap. I didn't even know she was out of prison yet. You know? And we have all these great lines. And believe me, I've been doing this seminar for years, and realtors come up to me and say, oh, here's my line. Here's another. Here's another. I say this, then I say this. I say, hey, I don't want you to be tongue-tied, but do not rely just on dialogue. We're here for business, but what's really important is the people you love in your life. And if you've got to pay attention to something, pay attention to the people that you love, that love you, and go, have I shown them how much I love them? So many times we say, oh, they know. No, they don't. Then even if they do, they want to hear it. They want to hear you say, I love you, I value, and say things to them today that if this was your last day, you would want them to know. And if you can build those relationships and maintain those and know that that bond is there, that will create happiness with you and your partner, and then success is a byproduct of happiness. Happiness is not a byproduct of success. So thank you very much for including me in your event today. It was a pleasure to work with you all. Hope to see you again later. I look forward to seeing you all on January 31st from 1:30 to 4:30 at the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board Conference and Trade Show. And that runs from January 30th through February 1 at the Coast Hotel and Convention Center. Thank you for watching this video.
It was really engaging. What I got out of it is a different approach.
I'm relatively new in the business and I got some really good ideas.
It was quite entertaining, educational, and had a great time today.
He's super fun, easy to listen to, and cracked me up.
When you can do it and have a good time and laugh and be just have a really good morning, that's always special.
It was jam-packed full of incredible information. And we love David Knox. He's a rock star.
Listening to David Knox today, he really knocks it out of the park as a presenter, and the content that he gave us was just awesome.
We love David Knox.